What's this?
A lock-picking tool. It appears to be a standard safe with a keyhole, but there is something.
Can you open it?
No.
Got it.
There! It's open.
Ooh, you're good.
Wow!
Oh.
Another safe came out. There is a. It looks like.
Let's just.
They're all kind of.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
A note that says low to high.
I wonder what.
It might.
Yeah, but.
Going some. An unopened.
What would we? I know.
My prince!
I really was a no-good person. I was strict, but from now, eventually, I'm gonna be the.
It sounds like he's talking to an older woman. And now they're going out for barbecue on the weekend.
Inside the sea kind of reminds me of Brahmin.
Let's look.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
You want me to
Whoa.
tell Gen that next time you see. A large, this looks like some kind.
So we need a face register.
Oh,
So it was registered again.
You'll drive yourself crazy thinking about it. Sometimes it'll matter. But there is hope. At the very least, I'm grateful that you and Mr. Date are.
Kenny, you're my best friend, Ken. Let me.
Thanks. Now eat this while it's still hot.
Okay.
It's a good thing he...
No! You can't open this!
Mizuki, over there.
Yeah.
No!
Looks like this.
What's in?
Ah!
How's this? Yes, it opened.
You're getting good at...
Now I need the. My prince. Stop.
What?
Last is the.
I said stop!
Now, what could be inside?
This is Brahmin.
You haven't used this lock in a while, have you? The mechanism itself is pretty simple, but it's all rusted out. Lucky for you, this is child's play for me. And there!
Get it open?
Yeah, I struggled a bit with it, but... Now, let's see what's inside.
What the?
A body?
Hey, is this for real?
How can this be?
Why are you surprised? You didn't know? Well, I guess that makes sense. If you knew, you wouldn't have asked me to open the lock and see what's inside. What the? This must be for the HB case. Why is this here?
Inside Brahman's freezer. A victim of the HB case. But that corpse...
We cannot investigate any further here. We have to go to Brahman in the real world.
Hey, Mizuki? Are you sure about this?
What?
Well, we should at least get...
Just do it.
But this is...
Who is this? Genny? Mame? Can we talk? I know why Leon opened the lock on the freezer. You asked him to, didn't you, Genny?
Yeah.
So now I want to know who that body is, and what do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know how long.
This is your business. How can you tell me you don't know?
I think it was about...
6...
I lost the...
Are you trying? You wouldn't just leave your freezer
With that acknowledged, it is clear that the body was not frozen. It shows signs of being frozen for...
We have no idea.
The identity of the corpse is unknown. All we can determine for certain is that this is the left half of their body, and their face has a very distinct marking.
Yeah, we can tell just by looking.
I'm sorry, but I don't know. The body just... out of no...
Are you serious? You're still...
Do I look like I'm...
Well,
How would I know?
with the corpse being cut in half, the cut section is similar to the other recovered bodies.
Which would mean that
Most
I
likely...
remember Boss saying...
Yeah, 5, which means there might be another yet
We need to go shopping for ingredients.
Right,
You're going...
There's a 24-hour...
It is past the date is...
I don't know. I have... Some...
I remember it was around... I got a call from Genny. I've been buddies with Genny for a long... I can't knock on my bro. That would make... Why would I do that? What, are you dumb?
Why is that a dumb question?
If Genny did this, why would... And it's not like he killed me or anything after.
That is a fair... In the Somnium earlier, Gen was...
Then why didn't Genny call...
Well, I have...
What the hell does... Sorry, I gotta... Honestly, I don't... But your story makes no sense. Could you please tell me...
Mizuki, SAT is on their way.
What?
I believe Boss called them. She was monitoring the Somnium.
So Boss knows there's a...
Right.
But why would she call the...
This is getting annoying.
Genny?
The police are on their way. The SAT. The Special Assault Team.
What the...
Eavesdropping?
Screw this. I don't want any part of it. Sorry, but I'm out...
Wait! What?
Let's go.
Yeah.
And one of them might be related to Terra, so we're here to detain them.
Are they talking about Genny?
Most likely.
Who's the other person?
You, ma'am. We were told you might resist. Normal police can't handle it, which is why we were called in.
Who told you?
The leader of Abyss, Miss Kuranushi.
Do you plan to resist arrest?
I don't like how these guys use violence to get what they want. So yeah.
That is quite the
You're gonna put up a fight.
He did it again.
He's listening to our
Let's do this.
Who are you?
I'm Gen.
But you're over there too.
I'll explain. We need to save him.
Ugh. SAT is.
It would be hard.
What do we do?
Wait, I have no time to Mizuki. Equip scattershot in your revolver. There's an
We should be safe here for now.
You changed clothes?
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing. It's the only reason those guys were able to beat.
Forget about. There's so many questions. I won't let you leave until.
What if I want to use the bathroom?
You can't just do that here.
What if it's number 2?
Then I'll feed it to you. Look, all you have to do is talk, so let's hear it.
Day of the explosion at the cathedral, I was captured by terror.
What?
If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here now. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. I don't know why Terror I wasn't sure if he was gonna torture me for information and confidential, or maybe he just wanted someone to play backgammon with. Anyway, I was held there. Then, a white snake slithered into the room. When I saw that, I felt and that's how I was able to break out of the room I was being held.
Wait.
Oh, the snake? I'll tell you about it some other time. I had lost my memory, actually. I think when the ceiling collapsed, something fell in my head. I had completely forgotten that I'm a special agent at After I escaped, I wandered. I had no memories, so I took on day labor jobs. Before coming back here, I worked at a hot springs in Atami.
So you were there.
I really should have drowned him.
Yeah, it was a few days ago when I saw the news about the stadium. February 10th. Jin Furroway's left hand. That moment, I remembered about my past, but I didn't return to Abyss right away. I decided to start my...
Why?
I thought there might be something fishy about Abyss. I thought maybe Terror was involved somehow.
So that's why you didn't contact us.
I'm sorry for not telling you right away. I knew that Horodori Institute and Nyes were involved. Gen had connections with Horodori Institute and his acquaintance, so I asked Gen to let me borrow his appearance and his name. I thought it would make it easier for me to investigate Horodori Institute and Nyes.
You didn't
I can't say no to...
No, I wanted to investigate, so I wasn't Gen the whole time.
Yesterday, or technically 2 days ago, that was actually me.
It's okay, Mom. I made an oath. I will protect you with my... So don't you worry about...
I know that Nyes is trying to do something crazy, but I still haven't been able to... The only real lead, the body that was found at Brahmin. But I don't know who it is or how it got there. I wanted to ask Gen about...
That corpse. I carried it to the freezer. I locked it and threw the key in.
Where did you find the...
I can't tell. Even if it means getting arrested, I can't tell you.
It's okay, Gen.
Amame.
Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. I can't take it anymore. I asked Gen to carry the corpse to Brahmin and hide it.
But what?
That body, my father found.
Yonoharu Enda?
Mizuki, you know? Did Shoma tell you?
Yeah.
Assuming her story is true, the person who took the corpse really was Yonoharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji. That's how and why he became a target.
My father had a huge... He borrowed... They told him.
Listen, Andy, your dear little boy is in element. If you don't pay the money,
He was gonna blackmail Terror?
Yes. When he found the body, he was really drunk. He saw Jin Furue's body at the studio. And then, early the next morning, he told me something came over him. And he just... 6 years ago on the 11th, the floorboards were overturned. And in the floor was the suitcase. Shoma wasn't home at the... My father was just standing there.
The corpse was in that suitcase?
Yeah, I think after he sobered up, he didn't know what to do.
What happened next?
He told me everything.
Oh my god! You're so stupid, you know that? You're like the stupidest bottom-feeding dad ever! Sorry isn't going to be...
It's fine. I'll take care of...
So you took the body to Gen's...
Yes.
So Genny did not... I asked him to do it!
Mom.
Okay, Genny was staying quiet to protect you, but I need to know more. I want to ask it's...
We can continue this. This is an The building has been surrounded.
What?
Thanks for a true monster, just like the rumors. It was but enough as our team. Please surrender.
Or else you're gonna shoot us? I'd like to see you try.
Mizuki, you're being irrational.
I'm going to stun grenade them and get past them while they're...
Are you serious? Even if you get past them, do you plan on running away?
Mizuki, I agree with... There's no point trying to fight. We should just raise the white flag.
Okay. Mommy!
Run, Genny!
Amame!
Don't be stupid! Get back!
Mommy!
Drop your gun!
Amame! As long as you're okay. That is A moment, I can use the flower that blew.
Satellites.
I liked you as a friend, at least. But I true love. Even after I realized it, I acted. That's how I acted. It was the first time I didn't know what.
Kenny,
What about me is cute? I'm as rugged as my name's.
but I like that about you. Just being near.
That would change real quick if I took off my mask.
No, that.
But it was fleeting. I am hideous. Oh God. I wish I never realized nothing happened. I want an. Oh, she'll never love me. She's precious. Why did you have to show her to me, God? I resent you. I curse you for this terrible. No, that's not the.
Why would it be Jin? He was the first. Right. We know he killed at least Jin Furue, Chikara Horadori, Andes Kome. But why did he kill them? What was his... That's true, but that wasn't the... He wasn't some noble... That has nothing to do... That's right, the Nirvana Initiative. The loony plan to have That's why Uru killed. We can put aside the little details. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time the left and right sides of the victims were found. Regarding the first victim, The facts are all 6 years ago. On February 10th, Jin Furue's body fell from the ceiling. And this year, 5 days ago, also Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko? You have good intuition. You might... You've been you can't be taking probably. Right. In other... It's like this. This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DN. You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right, in other words, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end. Now do you understand? Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th. His left half was found the next morning. Komeiji's right half was found on... His left half was found the 6 years have passed. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left... Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here. Anyway, that's just my genius and but I know it. There's still tons of things that, especially, who killed Jin, Chikara, it was Terror, Uru, who sliced these 3 in half. But then Uru was killed in the present. Tokiko's body was found. So who killed? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up by Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freya. So anyway, good luck with the rest. I'll be cheer. Huh? Who? Maybe I've had a bit too much. It's awfully cold.
Hey, about Kizzy. Don't worry. I made sure she's fine. So, that makes us... We're not the same age, but we're like identical. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone. Technically, yes. But our DNA isn't... My genome was real. Your DNA was modified on top, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. Don't say it like that. Yeah, when I was 6, you were born at Horridor. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you. I remember the day you arrived. You were still a baby. But the moment I started bawling my eyes out, the people at the facility didn't make sense. They were told we were but we're both named Mizuki, so they called. They took, well, I remember my time with Horridor. You're right, old. Yeah, do you mean Shizue Kuranushi? Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now. You think that sounds kinda lame, huh? No. You know, maybe so. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to after she had 6 years ago when I was 18. Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would... She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja, which is why my existence at a bit... The only people who know our boss, Yuki? It's like I told, I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was, but I want solid. That's why I was invested then. Out of the... That's why I started following the HB case.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone. If you... I will kill her. I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see. That's why you didn't talk about what happened. But I think it's okay to start... Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any of...
but you don't remember anything from... I do not. My bot... The Abyss communication network was also... There was no backup taken.
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That you're real. I didn't want you to end up like me. I want to get a normal job, get married, start a family, a life. But if I showed up, that's what I thought of. By the way, I'm curious. Why were we given... I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the... But wouldn't they... I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horridori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit. And you remember what they called us at Iowan. You were Big Sis, and I was... Yeah. Is that what I... No. You were still little. You just called me BB. BB? Yeah, BB, huh? Anyway, we shouldn't... Good point. There's still tons we don't... Follow... Huh? Oh, no. Let's go.
Overload, my brains are gonna flow out of my ears!
Jeez, just...
I can't! What is this corpse doing? And why are Kizzy and Leon here? Oh! And most important... Who the hell is this?
What, isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man?
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? And one last thing, where have you been the past 6 years?
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
Okay. I think I kind of get it. Six years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him. Then he... Last night, Date called me out of the blue. He told me about the corpse. And how he was pretending to be Genny. And everything else he knew. I don't know. Not here.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but plan to elope.
May I ask?
Kizzy's father won't accept.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued.
That's when I suggested that we run off together.
And I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it. I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well... I'm glad...
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
I suppose Big Sis has already told you that Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on. And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
Phoebe. Oh, nothing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that!
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki? I'm home.
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now... I know that Horodori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horodori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horodori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them. Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do. We need to work together.
Their plan.
Yeah, so first, I contacted Mizuki Kuro.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you.
To help stop them?
Basically.
I told you that we want.
And I wanted.
I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something.
Are you
No, I got.
It was a different lock this time.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
I've known her for a. She met.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of most.
Wait, so you were in a thieves guild, baby?
The snow isn't letting up.
Don't change the sub.
Why do you?
No,
It is daybreak is.
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's half.
So, you finished reading the file?
Yeah. Now do you understand? Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andes Komeiji.
They said they were gonna think... I don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all. He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will? I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
That outfit was so...
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somizuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did half of his face.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the order of percent.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body and...
6 years later, February of this...
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample.
And because those were originally taken from Uru,
so
that is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Only a few hours ago.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock...
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the four of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuno down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the... I used Marco's X-ray function. Marco? The name of my AI ball. He's pretty shy. He doesn't... Unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me?
I know Iba really. We were partners 6... When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my... But he wasn't finished, so instead... But Iba and Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time. And I needed to see if I was compatible.
I see. I apologize.
Because of the explosion.
Yes.
It's kinda sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
Well, you see,
No, it was because you tried watching VR porn while Iba would...
That does sound like something that would make me very angry.
I told you a million times, it was just a watermelon splitting video.
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
You know her.
Kizuno and Iris.
A mermaid at some fish pond.
A mame doi.
Really? I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the body? That was for the Nirvana.
Yeah, but what does that have to do? And speaking of, is the Nirvana? I mean, after all...
Right. The mastermind is dead. But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the... That was terror. It was definitely... But Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after, which means...
The main event will...
Yeah, it's safe to assume.
But I still don't understand the full scope.
When? Where? How?
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah. Hey, Uru. What's up with your plan?
No, that's not... There are other Whoever killed Uru and Toki...
You believe they might know something about...
I don't know for sure, but they at least...
We don't have enough information. Looks like we're gonna need some extra...
Help?
Over here.
There's...
You would think that, right? Open sesame!
Marco.
Do you like it?
How is this an...
Much more erotic than water.
Let's get going. Yeah. What? What does this mean?
It means exactly what you said.
There are 2 cathedrals. That's right.
Mizuki.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours. Date called.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse?
He did. Yep. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
He appears to at least be.
He might not be if there was rope and a branch. This has been eating at Ryuki for the. He regretted what he did. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of. Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and that's what's been played. He started drinking, which.
I don't.
He had his.
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back.
What?
I couldn't.
Wouldn't you do this?
I heard. So she eloped. Had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Do you? Of course, I'm gonna shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs 6 years ago. It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital. But when I heard you recently joined, I shadowed you. In February, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was, but I knew it had to do with the H. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. That's why...
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from.
Marco, can you send Iba the...
Got it. It is a cross-section of the two cathedrals.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right.
Which happens to be the same side where what he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's father.
And that mysterious...
The one connected to the Nice building is the east. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
Ryuki, but lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna... If you really regret what you did, that's the only way to it. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll be... If I've fallen, you used to say it all. It doesn't matter as long as you... Come on, Ryuki. It doesn't... That's what...
Mr. Date,
Ryuki, now's not the time. Come climb. Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after. So...
Okay. We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I
didn't give it a close... Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvana?
Yeah. I'll explain first. Terror, Uru, created a video. Uru created 3 QR video, Nirvana Trial, and Nirvana X. The QR video was the
QR code on the side. That was a link to the video.
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago. The motive...
There were stories about people who went...
It was actually the second video that caused the Nirvana. It was uploaded on February...
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of Nirvana X, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing?
There was a code, like BATS 490, and that code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the...
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right. But the staircase had another. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city. And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the eastern... Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside. It can make you see things, it makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out, can you pick the whole world?
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge because I opened the box.
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it, and he can't spread it either. Having said that, TC, before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, disorientation, short-term
He's been seeing hallucinations for the mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box, and as a result, they...
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicide.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return.
That's why so many people...
In other words, Uruzuki's dead now, but...
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan to raise the curtain on the main event.
I think I know what they're gonna shoot the rockets.
With TC Purge,
The rocket will
and the virus...
Yeah,
most likely.
Tons of people will get infected.
It will grow in the...
and inevitably
From one person...
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
Even if this nirvana thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus it's...
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be massive.
There is already an uptick in suicide.
The final video, Nirvana X.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably...
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today.
But what time is it?
7:50.
We barely have 4...
Well, my guess is the other letters that were in the video are... Maybe they point to...
No, I converted the letters to numbers.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No, I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something. BB's the culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a... Right.
Well, in that there is... I don't know if they're the culprit. They might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
I understand. I'll tell you.
Big sis!
Amame!
The corpse in the freezer, I'm the reason it's there. 6 years ago, February, Shoma, only my father... Genny didn't do anything wrong. Shoma...
Mame, that's not what...
We're looking for the person who killed...
What? Terror?
You can tell us more about what you...
Amame, will you come...
No! I don't care what you say! You can't take Big Sis away!
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you to...
What's the problem? We just...
Wait, did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
What are you...
Amame didn't kill...
Mame, something about the Nirvana Initiative and Terror. That's what we're here to find out. 6 years ago, on February 13th, you saw Terror, didn't you, Mame? At Studio Divine.
What happened back then? You still haven't told us. I looked into her head yesterday, but there was nothing on what happened at Divide, but in the Somnium.
Nirvana. Collected. Genocide.
Which would mean you know something about the...
Ryuki looked into Tokiko 3 days ago. He saw Tokiko threatening...
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Could Tokiko have been you?
I know this is a touchy subject. Terror killed Komeiji. Stands to reason that you absolutely...
Are you saying she killed...
That's ridiculous!
5 days ago, on February 10th. We don't have hard evidence, but a witness...
Anyway, Mame headed into Horodori Institute. I saw another person follow. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure.
You finished that robot.
Oh,
You named it Robo.
yeah. He's much more powerful. It can hold so much more weight. Wait a minute. Could you people just...
Sorry, I can't...
The statute of limitations for abandoning a corpse is 3 years. She can't get arrested for hiding the corpse 6 years ago.
What? I just...
Again, you're not making...
Hold on.
Mame accepted it wasn't her life, and
Kenny.
That's all the more reason then.
If you really have those feelings,
If we do nothing, terror.
A terrible virus is.
the world will devolve into chaos.
Not even a Mame.
No.
So you need.
We need Mame's information.
Mame must know something.
Are you okay with ruining her future?
Don't you want to protect them?
Then please.
I won't let you. That. But she's always
During-
big sis. Oh, now she's more. So if you're
Shoma.
Do you, the man who killed your father? Terror's plan, the Nirvana. We need to talk. Do you want terror? Don't you want to destroy his? Isn't that the only way to get closure for your father's death? If you if you want release. No way.
A thermite bomb.
A what?
You're right.
It sure is.
That little. Hey!
It's a bomb.
I know that.
Then why did you ask?
Why is it here?
I made it.
You made it!
Thermite reactions are pretty simple. You can make one easily using common products.
But why did you make?
Well, to get revenge for my dad, I wanted to get terror.
You were going to use this on.
Yeah, but I guess it has no use now. Terror is dead, right?
God damn it. You just made the situation.
Let's decide what to do about.
Right. There is a.
What are we going to do?
The two of them aren't going to budge.
But if we have to use force.
No. You.
Yeah, I won't let you.
Kenny. That's enough.
Mom.
It's okay. I'll come back right away. Promise.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You promise?
I promise.
Now, Mame.
Let's go.
I don't.
Huh? It's from when Ryuki synced with Amame.
Right. When we.
I extracted the evidence data that looked promising and converted it. Project this outward, and the structure of this Somnium world.
And
Yeah, you can use.
So you're.
According to Tama's info, in the previous sync, there was a quiz battle. This is the first stage. The Amame, she became high.
So that might mean that the.
This is the reason, according to the investigation. But most like
Mom.
this Amame all yeah. Reading thus
So that
this that's all of it.
looks promising.
Yes.
Now.
Got eight mental locks.
More than.
That shows how strongly she is willing.
Let's try talking to her first.
Amame. Amame, can you tell me what you know about the Nirvana Initiative?
I don't know.
The same answer. It seems suspicious.
According to the info Tama gave us, she has to know something.
Would you like to
Let's show her some evidence.
It's Amame.
How about what Amame said in yesterday's scene?
Let's confirm the details.
She has to be talking about the—
Yes. Amame, yesterday you said Nirvana, collected, genocide. Though it was you were talking about the—
It was just an internet rumor.
What site was it?
She's not saying anymore.
I would like to, but I don't think we have anything that—
Let's check other— According to Tama,
the characteristics we are looking for are something related to sound, some— Evoke me.
it's the—
Why?
It's Mom. Oh, it disappeared.
We got the evidence. It should be fine. It's not information she got from the internet.
Let's show him.
Amame, you heard about the Nirvana Initiative from someone. We have an idea of who that person was, but let's set that aside for now. In any case, you couldn't forget what you heard. In your dream yesterday, you said, Nirvana, collected, genocide. Amame, answer me. What is the Nirvana Initiative?
I don't know.
Intersection between the warp and left. That's where the scene can occur.
Stop! I don't know anything.
What's this?
This is Amame's defensive reaction. However, we are one step. We should.
Let's look around.
We are looking for. It is in pieces, but this was not.
Why is it?
I read about it online.
That is not
Is a mom?
Yes.
I wonder why the—
Perhaps everything.
false—
Hey Mizuki, doesn't this book—
Oh, can we use the evidence?
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Nice.
This is the truth?
That doll was the one in the Nye's president's office.
Mom?
Well, Amame?
I always talked about it with Iris, the secret society of Nyes. I was curious.
That means she could have heard about the Nirvana.
Maybe it was so insane to her that it scared her, and she wanted to hide it.
If that was the reason, she could have simply told him.
Yeah, true.
Amame came into contact with you and subconsciously stored information. The reason the doll appeared in the Somnium is, and the reason Nye's teachings were found here, which would make you...
The code to the basement is 490.
Huh? Yeah, let's show her.
Amame, have you seen? They only exist in, and the broken that was in the Nyes, and you knew the access code that only Tokiko. What happened between you and Tokiko?
Well...
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
I can't run from it.
I knew it. Amame—
Stop! I don't know anything!
Wait. Tokiko was murdered.
What are you trying to say?
Tokiko had some kind of leverage over Amame to keep her quiet.
No.
Oh, Date was explaining this at the Enda household earlier. Amame, her father was
Andy. Terror's iron mask.
6 years ago, I was trying to untie. They came in, pushing, so I ran. Next thing I knew.
As Ryuki suspected, Amame had, at that time, she probably did not realize that In was Komeji's, but when Ryuki regained consciousness, Amame saw it.
She realized the man in the iron mask.
Yes. Huh.
Since Shoma's gone, I'm gonna borrow this. I'm sorry.
Shoma's robot.
I used it to go shopping. That's it.
The center circle at the it is
without using the slicer, it's impossible. Mommy didn't know that the slicer was.
I don't. This is... the...
Nothing looks off about it at first glance.
We should search this place.
It is a little past...
So, what we were hearing was Mame?
If she was not present, this conversation would... Mame knew how to get to the base. I suppose she was headed there on that day too, but she heard your voices and
Why?
That's where Tokiko's left half was, correct?
Are you accusing?
Hey.
Yeah.
Mizuki, you're an Abyss
I know. I'll do this right.
Amame, you killed Uru to get... But Tokiko saw you and blackmailed you. You killed her to keep her quiet. Then, you left Tokiko's right half in the president's office, and the left half remained in the basement.
You're not so smart. I need to carry it.
Mame. We're wrong. You didn't kill anyone. Please tell me.
Shut up. Shut up!
Mame.
What would you have done? Can you honestly say— Really? You don't know anything.
This place is...
Mame?
the Enda household.
I'm sorry. We're getting a divorce.
What are we going to do?
I hate to ask you to do this, but you need to choose which of us...
You want me to choose?
I'm sorry. It's all your daddy. I wasn't making money. I caused trouble for your mother.
Which is worse to lose? The father.
What?
Which is worse to...
I suppose she's asking...
I chose to go with... But if I chose... I'm going with you, Dad. You need my help, so I need to look after you.
Thank you, Amame.
If I chose my dad... I'm going with Mom. Mom works really hard. She needs my help.
That's true, isn't it? You need to
I love your comedy, Dad.
Thank you. Daddy's gonna do his best. Just...
She must feel guilt for her decision.
I can understand that would bother.
What's next?
You got a prize at a contest? That's amazing, Shoma!
Yeah, it'll be a good memory.
Last time? Why?
Dad wanted a new outfit for work, but he's been putting it off. I can't be asking for stuff for my robots.
If I work after school and on weekends, I can make like 100,000 yen a month, maybe. With that money, I can buy robot parts and a new...
You're here for the interview, right?
Yes.
How old are you? If you're in high school, I can't make...
Huh? Be truthful and be poor. Or another I lied in order to... But if I did... I see. Well, the other jobs were too low-paying, but I have some free time, so I'll come home and eat dinner. If we cook at home, it would save money, right?
You don't have to do that, but I think Dad would be happier about seeing you than the money.
Oh, Amame!
Welcome home. If I saw my dad more, would I have noticed? It's okay. I'm 20 years old.
You look so... Well, the more popular you are, the more...
Okay, thank you.
She wanted to work, even if it meant lying about her age. No, she needed...
She really cares about...
Oh, Amame. Sorry to call you.
It's fine, I just...
What?
I was watching that one show on my phone. It got...
Right,
You sound upset. You want me to be with you, right?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry. You be careful, too. It can be
I'm gonna go see Dad. I need to support him.
Mommy, what should I do?
Iris.
Yeah. Can we meet right
now?
Please?
What would you do if your best friend and your family asked for help? I chose my best friend, but if I went to go see... Iris, I need to go see... He needs my help.
I'm sorry to ask you for such a...
I can stay on the line, though. If I went to see Dad... Okay,
Amame regrets this, too.
Mom... The book.
I don't want to read this.
You could have been saved by this truth, but oh well. I'm going to tell you what I told you in the basement again. I saw If you don't want me to reveal what I know...
What are you going to...
On the night of the... I will use the slicer to take my own life.
What?
No.
Tokiko.
Afterward, I want you to take my right half to the president's office. Leave my body on the desk. Use the hidden elevator when... I will explain how to use it later. I will tell you about the master key and access...
Why do...
That's not all. There is more I need you to do. You know what will happen if you decline, don't you?
Which do you choose? I had to do it. I understand. I can't run from it. is it?
Uru saw Mizuki.
Yes, this world is an imperfect one. I was put through much hardship, but it's all a simulation after all. As long as I can reach moksha, the teachings of Nais are absolute, as is the prophecy.
Hey, can I ask one thing?
Yes?
Are you really Terror?
Yes, I am.
Do you remember what happened on February 13th?
Of course. That was the fateful day I met you. You were a witness to history, which is why I invited you here. Enough about the past. Let's talk about the future. A ViewCube video will soon be made public. Many people will watch. Those who see it will collect in a predetermined location.
What?
The first step for all mankind. I want to share the excitement with as many people at this important place. The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the scene can occur. And the Nirvana initiative will become...
I know what he did. I saw. He came to the studio with a corpse on it.
This isn't...
Why? Why do you just laugh at the daughter of the man you killed is right here, right in front of you? He killed my doll for some stupid tea. He ruined Shoma's life and mine. It's all his fault. Someone important was hurt in front of me. You. It's all your... I'm going to make you suffer the same.
Regardless of the motive, Amame committed a serious crime. That cannot be overlooked.
I know! But this is just too much. If she never got involved, it wouldn't have happened.
If only she chose her father over her mother. If only she saw him more. He might still be alive. If she never ran into him again. If she didn't follow him. She may not have killed Uru. If that didn't happen, Tokiko wouldn't have used her. But there are no ifs in this world. You can agonize over it all you want, but you cannot go back and change your path. That is the truth of this existence.
I chose this path! I had to choose this path! Of course I feel guilty! Of course I'm scared! But I did it! I did what was best for me! I don't care if people attack me for it! I have no regrets! I have no regrets!
Mommy. Mame, I think I understand. Uro Samazuki, you, Mom. And Tokiko wasn't killed. She set herself up on the but I'm still not clear on. Will you talk to us?
"5 days ago, I got a call from Uru, telling me he called himself 6 years ago. I met Terra, so I knew it was him.
Terra was the one who killed your father, Yonaharu Enda.
So, you met him with the intention—
Well, that explains why you didn't talk to the police.
I don't know. I knew I hated him, but I wanted to hear what he had to say. I think he wanted to brag about his plan. He had a smug look on his face when he was explaining it.
The Nirvana. But why you?
Mizuki. On that day, at the west door of Studio Divide, they were face to face, close enough to— It is possible.
Uru fixated on Amame.
I don't know. She didn't tell me. On February 10th, I knocked out Uru and put him on the slicing machine. After the machine stopped, I sensed someone behind me. Tokiko was standing there.
I saw everything. Shall we make a deal? I will give you some command, and you will follow them. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know it.
Her first order was to move the right half of Tokiko's body. It was on the night of the 12th. I went to— She told me, put the right— and about how to get inside the room. She gave me the master key to the staircase as well, and how to use the hidden elevator. I carried it. I borrowed the robot Shoma made, the one with— Tokiko ordered me to do it, and that's why I sent you the message on— because Tokiko told me to. I sent the message from the phone she gave me.
What about Uru's right half on the ritual platform at the—
I didn't move the body. It was Tokiko. I don't know why she did. I'm guessing she wanted to hide the right half of the body for—
What does all—
Tokiko forced Amame to send the message, so it would be Mizuki who found Uru's left half.
And for an unknown reason.
I don't get it.
Well—
I've documented what you did, and gave it to one of my most— If you stray from my commands even slightly—
I see.
She didn't give me any orders about the left half, so I just left it on the slicer. I was curious though, so I did— A crime that I can't reflect. Nothing will fix, no matter what my reasons were. But I couldn't forgive that man who killed for some plan. What's that about anyway? That's why my father had to die.
Mame, but think about how Shoma and Genny are going to take—
I know that they trusted me. Thinking about them hurts so my chest feels like it's going to—
And Komeiji too. I'm sure he didn't want you to—
I'm sorry, everyone.
Damn it, what do we—
We need to stay calm.
Keep a level head and think.
Can I ask a stupid— Why did terror slice people?
Why does that even matter at this—
Just think about it.
Because the slicer was—
Yeah, but that's not—
There are plenty of other ways to—
Uru despised Jin and Chikara because they took his organs. So, he wanted to kill them in the cruelest—
But why kill Komeiji the same? Because he took something important from 6 years ago on February, Komeiji took the corpse from the rooftop of—
Right. Jin's left half.
And that must have angered him. Maybe. But that amount of anger would be nothing compared to what he felt for Jin and Chikara.
I recall something Tokiko said.
What you call the— is but a small part of—
That's exactly what I'm talking. The three of them were sliced in half as part of the plan. There must be some kind of meaning behind the bodies being cut in half and left.
Let's see. The right half of Jin Furue's body.
His left half was found at Misa.
Chikara Horadori's...
And his left half...
Andy's Komeji's right half was found.
And his left half was...
Why put
The location must have been in...
Jin Furue's body was disturbed and removed from the scene by Yoneharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeji. There must be some kind of significance to replacing the body at that location.
I don't follow.
Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So the chakras will remain, tethered between the left and right like a string.
The intersection between the warp and weft.
Well,
The Nirvana initiative.
Is there logic?
Yeah, I mean...
We have
Right.
The rocket carrying...
It will be long.
That's right. State... Terror.
Uru Somazuki.
We were never able to crack it, but it probably would have led us here. The plan was probably to have everyone who cracked the code assemble here.
Nirvana Genesis.
Currently, the stadium is surrounded by barriers have been erected over 500 yards out in every direction. Even the police and it should help mitigate this.
Guess that's why no one's here.
Hey.
Yeah, we need to do something.
But... where is it?
I attempted to scan the area with X-ray.
I guess we'll have to look harder. The rocket has to be around here.
Should we get them to help? They seem like they could use something to do.
Ivo, what time is it now?
11:40 minutes.
Leave the people to me. I'll get them all out. You two.
Huh?
What are you talking? Well, Date is blind in one eye, and don't worry about my heart. But enough talk. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's...
What?
I mean, let's get going.
Mizuki.
Not if I do it first.
Don't worry.
X-ray activate.
Damn.
I'll assist.
But I can't!
I'm not saying it for your sake. It's for Mizuki! Please, don't die. Well, I guess technically you're also Mizuki, but...
Date.
Anyway, heal up here. Got it?
don't need. He's ineffective.
Why'd you come back?
I do not want to have to start over. That is not a mere rocket.
It's a goddamn ballistic missile.
The bullets.
They're not.
Analysis complete. What?
Then what do we do?
Let me finish. Terror specified, therefore.
If you use it, we can get through.
Correct.
Sounds easy enough. Bibi and I should be able to destroy the rocket with our bare hands.
Yeah, you did kick down that tree.
Let's go.
Insulation. They are all wearing insulated suits.
But what if Bibi and I hit him?
Iva, how much time do
20 minutes.
We're running out of time.
To get close to the rocket, we need to do something. But stun bullets won't work.
We'll have to use brute force.
I agree. Huh?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm going to break their... bullets.
I switched them to real ones. Don't worry, I'm only gonna shoot their limbs.
I've seen this before. It's optical, but it's okay. If you use thermo mode...
As for the other Mizuki,
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, please, don't shout. We only got through the barricade with... Yep, the thermite.
Mizuki, do you think destroying the rocket will really...
I don't think it's gonna...
Even if it's prevented from, I'm sure Terra rigged it to it.
Which would still spread. The wind would carry it.
And ultimately, there would just be fewer initial...
So what's your plan? That's where the thermite comes in.
A thermite reaction can create temperatures. TC Purge would get burned up in something that...
It's the only way to stop it from spreading.
Isn't the thermite bomb made of metal? How is it going to...
Don't worry, that reflecting wall must be controlled from the inside somehow.
We just gotta get in and break whatever...
And that will stop it from working.
Hopefully.
Thermal mode running on all cylinders. I can see it all.
Indeed.
So,
Date,
what?
I don't need. Go help.
Yeah. Let's go!
Fizzy.
I just found it. Is that Mova's?
Maybe.
Well, okay, here I go. Come get some, motherfuckers!
Ryuki! Mr. Date. Mr. Date. No.
Take care of... Five minutes! Mizuki, less than 3 minutes!
Mizuki, go on!
What? It's okay. We can still make it. Huh?
What are you going to do? Do you even need to ask?
I'm glad.
Good. How long? A week.
I know. I'm still feeling all tingly about.
It'll wear off in 6 months or so.
Don't worry about it. We
He's an AI ball, just like I. He's shy, so...
He opens up to me sometimes. He's just introvert.
I wonder what she's doing about. Well. Oh, we weren't able to completely recover.
The days I spent with Iba, we at least got that.
That data has been re-uploaded. I now have memory of...
What?
In retro, but there was a reason. If I told you that, I would have to tell you ever. Not to mention, Mizuki is my secret weapon. She's
But Ryuki knew about...
Yeah. I didn't want...
He saw. Mama and I were shopping at the store.
I told you not to call me that.
Who cares? They already...
Mama, huh?
Are you jealous?
No.
Why?
Well, isn't it obvious we were able to solve the case because...
Oh, patting yourself on the back. So...
Not as uncool.
My underwear has nothing to do with... And excuse you, my underwear is really cute.
I want to see... Oh, grow up. I didn't... It's just for my future
He's gone. Don't let it eat at you forever. There was nothing you could have done.
But...
This again.
But...
Well, I do have... So, I have a press...
It was left at a special place.
A special...
Your friends should know what I'm talking...
I don't know what you're playing. I guess it's not a bad idea. Well, yeah. Mr. Chieda.
Oh.
Please, I'm supposed to be called...
It would be a little strange.
Do you remember?
Of course. You were only 3 when the... I never thought that girl was... Both of you have grown so... You two used to cry, and I'm proud that you've grown up to be... Yes, I didn't have proof, but I suspected that they were doing morally questionable research, and that you two were subject. I wasn't ignoring the sign. I only noticed it a few years after you two... They acted on it right away. And once they told me they couldn't do anything, so I leaked the information to the press, which led to the Institute. I did it for...
But didn't you help it read? I'm having trouble following...
Yes, that. Human experiment. But the other research being done at Horodori Institute was... There were many hardworking people there that had nothing to do with what was happening. And at that point, the two of you were no longer affiliated, which is why I provided the money. I did it so I could keep an eye on them and prevent them from... You don't know?
This is not the same. TC Purge was a virus that was created using...
Even now, I don't think financing Horodori Institute was a mistake. They were able to create the technology for Purge. That technology can save countless, including yours.
What?
Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome with this. For example, severe congenital heart diseases.
Baby, that's your... Oh, what is... Well, it's just so much... Yeah, Mr. Chieda.
Oh, Mizuki.
Can you not?
Ah, come on.
Oh, what I wish it was loaded with rubber bullets. I could never intentionally...
You're so nuts.
We can't.
Why?
My father...
Accepted our release.
Seriously? You know how the press began to report on our deeds at the stadium? We agreed to some interviews.
And that's where we just came out and said it. Kizzy and I.
And so, my father...
The two of them were partially responsible for saying there's no way he could force them.
I'm happy. Congrats.
Yeah.
I am very grateful. Yes, I did. She wanted me... Light is 25.
Huh?
I'm just...
Late that night, I went with Cor.
But there was nothing there. It was just an empty space.
The slicer was hidden under the floor, and there was no door.
There might have been a way in, but we didn't...
Yeah. Right after we got...
We ran out of Horodori Institute.
I only stole from people who made dirty money, or else Quartz wouldn't approve. And Quartz would donate her share to orphanages all over the...
So you were like bandits of... How amazing.
That might be over. I contacted Leon.
Yeah,
I am sure he wanted Kizuna present to witness his heroism.
I started to think of a plan. I wanted to take Kizzy there, But she had to. And that's when I remembered the armor. I knew it was at the Kumakura's. So I called Moma. Moma said,
Sounds like fun. How about I tag along? And as for who's I know a guy.
That explains Ota. Shoma,
It's okay. You don't have to beat around the bush. I thought long and hard about how to feel about my sister. I'd be lying if I said I can't be down for it. I'm sure you know already, but I've gone to see her every day, but we can't really talk much. She's always crying.
Yeah.
But her lawyer said that due to the circumstances,
The person that Amame killed was trying to. Some people even think she's a hero.
if only, but you heard there are that's the
Oh, it's the same as before.
Post and ring dig.
Hora inst undig. The puzzle of the pieces of paper in the
3, 5, 6. What is that?
The numbers start with, which means they're probably coordinates. So in other words, north 35 point. That's the answer.
Those coordinates.
The stadium. On February 5th, come to that was the map.
Yep, that's right. Boss? No.
Oh, it's you guys. What's up with your voice? It's a vote. Vote. It stands for voice.
I was checking some job hunting websites, so now I work here Fridays. Oh, don't worry. But they won't make me full-time, ever. Isn't that right, Miss President?
Oh, sorry. I don't handle the personnel stuff.
No reason. Just fucking around with it.
He was saying, Mama, I love you.
Yeah, Jinpei, get your knife ready. You're cutting off your finger. What? Why would I do that?
Just look at Phoebe. Her outfit isn't shit. They want to buy her new clothes. Leave me alone.
The smooth since I'm addicted.
You saw West. What? Because and I don't. But
Date.
Meow. Meow, meow.
Iba, permission to shoot.
Granted.
Well, Date's been like this.
I see. Oh.
I was out of.
We're going to.
If that were the case, I wouldn't be here, Meow.
You know the Nirvana trial code? Everyone who solved it is being quarantined right now.
A vaccine has been developed. Quarantine any damaged neurons in the brain should be repairable with However, such a treat if the rocket had launched, the country's health infrastructure would have collapsed.
Anyway, it's one big happy ending.
Yeah.
Please, don't talk about it, please.
Oh, vertical is male multiplied by female. I don't know what that means.
Sounds meowing right.
Is that...
Look, Mizuki! I think of you. That's not fair.
What is?
Oh, then she.
Mizuki. Oh, I'm gonna.
You.
Cancel. For now, we got the info, so let's go somewhere else. Yeah. Genny, you opened back up, huh?
Yeah, I can.
Genny.
Oh, she. After.
I guess, why did she kill herself? Why did she order Amame to taking Jin's and taking her own body to the... Yeah. Why did Toki...
It is Tokiko's hologram. This was among the data that was